Hey, I'm Ashley and welcome to my kitchen. So I don't know about you, but I know that when I work long hours, I get tired, I don't want to cook, but everybody still needs to eat. I got 2 kids and a husband and myself, and we all still need to eat. I just, not yesterday, but the day before, I did a 16-hour shift followed by an 8-hour shift, so I was beat. So yesterday, before my 8-hour shift, I woke up at, I got home at 6 in the morning, so I woke up at noon and had to be back at work at 3. So I didn't have time to cook anything. So therefore I stopped at Wendy's and got some unhealthy food. It was amazing though, but it was unhealthy and I don't want to eat like that all the time. So I always try to find quick and easy things to throw together that taste amazing. So one thing that's always worked for me is my version of curry. And I've done the traditional versions of curry, but this one seems to always be a winner. I always come back to it. It's easy, it's simple, and it, like I said, it tastes great. So we have a hot pan here. Do I need to show you guys a hot pan? No. We got a hot pan, we got some olive oil. We're gonna put the pan on medium, just so we don't burn anything, but everything cooks properly. So what we got is we got broccoli, mushrooms, this is cubed breast chicken, right? Trying to keep it healthy, and about 4 cloves of garlic. Now I also got my secret ingredients, and that's this is chicken stock and mushroom soup. Good old mushroom soup. It can make anything taste amazing, can't it? So we have our pan smoking hot, supposedly, because it's actually smoking. So we're gonna add our garlic. Garlic, yummy, yummy. Let's get something to stir this with. I always like wooden spoons for some reason. I have no idea, but wooden spoons seem to always find their way into my cooking. Okay, so we're gonna get that garlic all cooked through, just browned, Just before the garlic starts to brown, I'm gonna add the mushrooms. Add the mushrooms. Oh, there we go. Now we're going to get those all sauteed. Now this is such a simple, easy meal. Like I said, it tastes great. I make it for my kids and my husband. They're not the biggest fans of curry, but I like it. It's amazing. But you can make this make extra. You can freeze it. You can keep it in the fridge for up to I'd say 4 days and use it for work meals. We always need some more good work meals. I hope you guys are all enjoying my kitchen and I'm giving you some good recipes to be able to make here. I'm going to add a little bit more olive oil. Now we just add things as we go. When we're cooking, you get used to start adding things as you go. Twerking meals just a little bit here and there. Sometimes you have to add a little bit more chicken stock. Sometimes you got to add a little bit more olive oil. Don't just go by the recipe because, like I said, with baking it has to be precise. With cooking, not so much. You go to your taste buds. And I think my taste buds like a lot of things. Okay. So those are cooking up nice. Ooh, yummy. Nice and brown. Now, there's not really any set amount of ingredients that I use. Mine usually by taste, not by teaspoon. But I think I had about 6 mushrooms all chopped up with the garlic. And this will probably feed about 4, I'd say. And just, if you have more people, add more mushrooms. Add more chicken. Add more broccoli. And you won't need to use any more of this. Just add more liquid. Add more chicken stock, so at the end there's more sauce. Okay. So we got those all sweated down, all sauteed. Now we're going to add those back to our bowl here. I'd fry everything together, but you don't want everything overcooking, especially the vegetables. You want to keep those vitamins in there. So we still got some olive oil in there. Now I'm going to add our chicken. The chicken doesn't have to be fully cooked. It can, it's going to cook in the sauce as well. Remember what I say, when using a pan, if it's not completely non-stick pan, let it cook on the bottom first so it doesn't get stuck to the pan. So we have our chicken browning. It's getting all cooked there. Looks lovely. Okay, so I turned up the heat a little bit just so we can get it cooking a little faster because we want to deglaze the pan with our chicken stock and our mushroom soup. So I'm going to add in our broccoli, and our chicken's partially cooked. And don't worry, you're not going to cross-contaminate. Everything's going to cook. Everything's going to be edible. Some people are so scared to add vegetables to any kind of raw meat. Oh, look, we almost popped this on the floor. Okay. So I'm going to add some salt and pepper. It's always good to add your spices. There you go, some salt, some pepper. And we're also going to start to add a little bit of curry. Now I add as I go. I always see, you know, at the end, I know probably in the whole recipe, I probably go for like 1 to 2 teaspoons of curry. You don't need much. I like to add it before I add, a little bit before I add the sauce, just to get the chicken to get that extra curry flavor. Oh, just putting that in smells amazing. I don't know about you guys, but I love me some curry. I remember my mom making this at home, you know, on like a cold day, and she'd always make a nice like warm meal, some sort of stew, but like I love when we had curry nights, and she'd top it on rice and put cheddar cheese all over it. It's so good. Now I do the same thing as well. I've worked the recipe a little bit to make it my own, but it still tastes like when I was a kid. If you guys have any comments too, you can leave it at the bottom of the video and we can chat food, okay? We can go over different recipes, see how we can make things better. You trade with each other. Okay. We're going to give it 1 more minute, and then we're going to add our chicken stock. Now, I just put enough chicken stock in to deglaze the bottom of the pan. It's starting to get brown down there, so once you add the chicken stock, when the pan's nice and hot, it starts to make like a nice gravy, a nice liquid. Starts to make the curry. Okay. So me, I add probably around half a cup. I'd say half a cup of chicken stock. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Now my sizzle has stopped, so that's good. And now you just want to scrape the bottom of the pan and get all that goodness off. All the little brown pieces, that's all the flavor you need. It's just like making a gravy, you know. You want all the flavor from the garlic and the chicken, all the crispiness at the bottom. Okay. So we have that there. Now we're going to add our mushrooms back. All of our mushrooms and our onions that we cooked earlier. Stir that around. And that looks amazing, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Smells even better. Okay. And then we're going to add our whole can of mushroom soup. Like I said, this has so much flavor that if you need to make a bigger pot of this, you could just use more chicken stock, but still only use 1 can of the mushroom soup. So we're going to add that to it. Hope you guys can all see that. Now I like making the close-up videos where you guys get to see like all the ingredients going in the pan, but I also want to, you know, get to know you. You can get to know me and see more than just my fingers or my hands adding stuff to a pan. Okay. There we go. Get that all stirred in there. And this is a cheap meal too. This is something you can save money on. It's not expensive, but you can make it so gourmet. You put this on top of rice, put some Parmesan even on it, some fresh Parmesan on it. Beautiful. Some fresh cracked pepper. Nobody even know that the gravy from the curry came from mushroom soup. I find it much more flavorful than using coconut milk. Mushroom soup can be used for so many things. I'll show you different recipes that I've used for mushroom soup. They're all yummy. Okay, so we have that all incorporated there. I'll show you guys.
Beautiful.
It's very good. It's nice and creamy too. And then you don't have to worry about, say you're lactose intolerant and you really want to have curry, and you know, you can use the coconut milk for that, but you can also use this and you don't have to worry about it. You're not, you know, just don't add the cheese. Even though there's lactose-free cheese out there now. So I'm going to add about another 1.5 teaspoons of curry powder. So just about, there you go, you can see that. And stir that all up. It smells amazing. Now you just let this simmer for about, I'd say, about 20 minutes. Now the broccoli isn't going to be like the softest broccoli in the world, but you know, curry is such a mesh dish. Everything meshes together anyways. If you want your broccoli to be more fresh, just add the broccoli after you add all the ingredients. So when I want it to be nice and crisp broccoli, I'll do all the steps that I just did without adding the broccoli, and then I'd add the broccoli, say now, and then it would be nice and crispy. Got that nice bite to it. So I'd say, like I said, 15-20 minutes. Simmer that with the lid on, and let it cool. It gets nice and thick because it's going to be very, very hot. This is boiling hot right now. Serve over some rice, put some cheese on there. Serve, you know, with rice and the side of salad. Even serve just with vegetables on the side, and this as your dish, like your main dish. Then you don't have to have all those extra carbs. But I hope you guys like this dish. If you have any comments, like I said, amazing. Just leave them below the video and we can chat. Okay? So you guys have a good day, and I'm going to get to the rest of my day and enjoy some curry for dinner tonight at work. See you later.